Excuse me. Mark's Conte reporting live. How you doing? Waiting for some people to get here. We're outside of Bellevue Hospital. Bellevue, New York City. In the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic. All right, 3 hospitals up here. There's Bellevue. Now we're going to try to do this without getting my ass kicked because this is a little risky. I'm going to take a walk behind enemy lines. So this is like Hospital Row over here. You've got the Veterans Administration Hospital. You have Bellevue, the old big hospital right here. And you see that white building right there? That's the medical examiner. What's up, everybody? The more people, the merrier, to see if I get assaulted and kicked out. But I'm going to take a try, right? So that's the medical examiner in the back, right? I already did a walkthrough. I rode through with the camera down, and I was able to pass it no problem. But now I'm going to do it with the camera out, and we'll see what happens, right? What I want to show you is that the allegation is that there's so many ambulances needed in New York City, right? That's the allegation. That there's just the hospitals are overflowing with patients and this incredible need to have more resources, right? And it just doesn't. I can't find any evidence of that being the case. Now, if you watched the video this morning, just wait for some people to get here, and then I'm gonna take a walk. We're here at Bellevue in New York City, on First Avenue and 26th Street. It's one of the largest, I guess, groups of hospitals. There's 3 hospitals: the VA hospital, Bellevue, and NYU, right? And if you look on the streets, there's really nobody if you look in front of the buildings. But what I want to do is, I'm going to take a walk down the street over here and see if I can show you. I saw a line of ambulances with nothing. A couple of freezer trucks. And let's have a look. Oops. So, hopefully you could see what I'm seeing. You see some freezer trucks. Hold on a second. You see that? Just make sure I got the angle right so you see it before I get chased out of here. So I'm right in between Bellevue Hospital, and this is the, you see it, the chief medical examiner. These are the people that examined Epstein. You remember the story, the chief medical examiner? The door is closed. There's nobody down here rushing to get in. That's Bellevue across the street over there. But the big takeaway is here. Here's the usual freezer trucks. All right? You got a couple of freezer trucks over here. And these don't appear to be on. I'm just a little nervous because I feel like I'm in enemy territory right here, where I'm somewhere where I shouldn't be, but we're gonna find out. And you see that long line? You see that long? You see what I see? You see that long line? There's the refrigerator trucks, and you see this incredibly long line of empty fire FDNY trucks. Right? Freezer trucks, pair of freezer trucks. They seem to be locked. There's no canopies or anything. Right? There's proof I am. Proof I am. Look, there's 2 of us. So let's keep moving. We'll keep it moving. So freezer trucks. You could see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ambulances. See what I'm saying? There's a couple of them are on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count them. 9 ambulances sitting. 9 ambulances doing nothing. I thought we had an ambulance shortage. I found them. So if anybody's looking for ambulances, I think I know where to look. I think I found the ambulances, everybody. They all seem to be, a lot of the ambulances are actually, the motors are running. That's pretty fucking strange, right? So, there you go. Marcus Conte reporting. Hold on, I'm on a weird turn right here. Let me just get around this turn. And, so if you're joining me late, I just did a walk by the chief medical examiner of New York City, where you would see a lot of action. Why? Because there's a lot of dead bodies, allegedly. Bodies everywhere, right? So many bodies that the funeral parlors don't know what to do with them all. But on further examination, they only have 2 freezer trucks. If the door is closed, I'm in a really weird place right here. Just bear with me. I don't want to get hit by a car. I'll show you where I am. I'm actually, right over there is the 59th Street Bridge. And I'm right by the west side, east side. I'm on the east side of Manhattan, the East River Drive. Right. There it is, East Houston Street, Williamsburg Bridge. Right, there's these 3 hospitals, these 3 very, very large hospitals that are over here. There's no other way to explain it, right? So here's some people jumping in and out of cars. We're going to see something maybe. Something that makes us think that there's some kind of an emergency or something. Nobody's screaming at me to stop filming yet, so we're doing good. Somebody on a wheelchair over there. So again, just a little parking going on, right? Just sitting around eating lunch. I'm in the back of the hospital. What the fuck? Got snagged. So there you have it, right? The big walkthrough, right? Now this is apparently the emergency room. Is that what this is? I don't know what this is, right? I'm in the back of the hospital, right? But damn straight, there should be some action. There really should have been some action there, right? You saw it? 10 ambulances sitting, but people are dying to get into the hospitals with no evidence of that. We're just driving the point home. That's all we're doing here. That's all this is. It's no disrespect to the hardworking healthcare professionals inside taking care of people. It's nothing like that at all. It's just diffusing the false narrative. Well, there's an ambulance. I wonder where he's going. It says senior care. I guess I need to pick up some seniors. So there's a hospital police car right over here, and hopefully he doesn't yell at me and scream at me. So I'm just going to walk around. I'm walking back outside. I don't think I'm in. I think I'm in more of the where the staff. Whoa, it's windy. Hopefully you don't hear that. The wind is kicking up. How are we doing out there? Marcus Conte reporting from Bellevue Hospital. There's 3 hospitals on the east side of Manhattan on First Avenue. It's Bellevue Hospital, very old, You've probably heard about it. They used to have an insane asylum in there. But it's a pretty big hospital. And I just walked completely around the hospital. You see, it's a very old, vintage-looking hospital. And everything is good. No crackly poppy, no blurry, no nothing. No, what do you call that? Here's some more ambulances. You got to photograph them. You got to see what's going on here, right? So again, a whole slew of sitting ambulances doing nothing. Well, here comes an FDNY truck coming out. FDNY ambulance going to work, I guess. That. So a pair of freezer trucks we saw maybe, I don't know, count them, 15 or 20 different ambulances just sitting doing nothing. Again, no disrespect meant to the fine people doing their job, but we have to get the story correct with what the mainstream media is talking about right now, keeping an economy down, keeping an economy shut down, right? I think we all agree on that. Truth is truth. Truth means you tell the truth. Do you need ambulances? Yes. Well, how come there's 25 ambulances sitting on the ground in front of the medical examiner and there's not a single siren in a fucking hour? Why is that? Tell me why. Tell me why that is. All right, so that was. I had the bike before, but I gave up the. I parked my bike because I didn't think I would be able to get in there. So that was a good move. You notice that the where I am is actually behind where cars can come in. So it doesn't appear to be. What's up, everybody? I can see the comments, but I can't really read them because I'm trying not to get my ass kicked and thrown out of here so that you could see what I see. I wanted everybody to see that because I saw it before. And you notice we're behind where I guess media and people or watchful eyes should be. We just went behind it. We went right behind the fucker, right? And let's have a look at the front of the hospital. All right, so I did a full loop around the hospital. That was, you saw the back, you saw the middle, the bowels of the thing. And here's where people would be rushing in. 462 Bellevue. All right, so there's the front of the hospital. See any lines? See anybody rushing to get in? I hear an ambulance. Guess he's going to pick up. So, again, no disrespect meant. There's definitely a lot of action. Definitely no real action. It looks like an airport. It feels like an airport. It feels like an airport. You can see inside. I don't know if you can see. I think you see the reflection. How you doing? Were you inside? Were you inside before? Yeah. Is it crowded? It's not crowded at all. You're not on camera, by the way. You just hear my voice. So you went inside. It's not like a busy hospital.
Regular. Busy hospital.
It's what?
It's a busy hospital.
Yeah, but not.
It's in a situation.
Yeah. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. But you got in and out. Thank you. Let me get out of here. People are a little uptight about being filmed. How are you, sir? So that gentleman said that it's a busy hospital. That is a busy hospital. Do we want to go down to, let's walk down to the other one. So that's the loop around. Again, nobody rushing to get in. at Bellevue Hospital, one of the largest hospitals in New York City, in the middle of the coronavirus epidemic, pandemic that shut down our economy and allowed the bankers to steal $1 trillion from all of us and rip off small business and regular people from making a fucking living. Where's the justification, right? Why are they treating? Why do people agree to being treated like children, and need to be told that you can't be too close to people because you will get sick? What about if you're healthy? What's up, everybody? How we doing? We buffering it all? It's just give me a 1 if we're good, and say we suck if we're not. give me a couple of 1s in there, just to let you know. So this is some kind of children's hospital. Good, thank you. Hey, Vinny DiMartini, what's up, man? Wait, there's a children's hospital of some sort. So that makes about 4 hospitals in one row. I'm looking for something that says we have a problem on the ground here. We need help. Send in backup. But there doesn't appear to be anything that suggests that that's the case. You can see how enormous this hospital is. Look at this thing. Look at this hospital. It's enormous. These are like massive buildings. I'm imagining that's a children's hospital. We were in front of it. Yeah, Tim Pool is clickbait. I agree with that, whoever's saying that in the comments. I mean, they're putting scare factors, right? Someone said this morning that Tim Pool is on, he's on YouTube telling everybody that they're looting in New York. As they're breaking into buildings. It's all bullshit. It's nothing. Nothing. Open up the economy already, right? There's your evidence. Where's the rush to get in, right? Even if you go inside that hospital and it's a full house and it's very busy, and they got 2 ICU units instead of 1 ICU unit, does that really justify crippling the whole fucking, free world? Because once the U.S. opens its doors, Europe will follow suit. Right? Europe will follow along. It's down here. I don't know. Uh-oh. Some kind of... Uh-oh. There's some freezer trucks. Uh-oh. Freezer trucks. See them? There's a whole lot of freezer trucks. Are these the morgues? These are the morgues, right? How many trucks you got in there? You got a lot of them. It's a lot of trucks. That's for which one? That's for Bellevue or that's for NYU? Or both? Oh, that's for the chief medical examiner. Yeah, gotcha, man. Thank you. Oh, we got a sneak peek. That's the... They did a good job covering it up, man. We got to sneak in there. We snuck a peek in there. When the door opened. You saw that? The guy was like, oh shit, the fucking guy, God, he stuck his camera in the door. Remember, I'm out on a public street. I'm on the sidewalk right now. I wasn't a minute ago, but now I am. So a couple of freezer trucks. That's the chief medical examiner. I thought we were in front of it. We were in front of the building. I guess that's the corporate part of it. They had quite a number of freezer trucks in there. And this is the other enormous fucking hospital. Look at the size of this hospital. Wouldn't you think, like, with all these hospitals, with all these beds, look for the COVID holes. You remember the COVID holes from Mount Sinai? The ones with COVID patients have holes in the windows. This is, whoa, it's windy. So again, you're looking at NYU Hospital. Right there, NYU Hospital. Arnold Mary Schwartz. Arnold Mary Schwartz Hospital. And this is your entrance to NYU. So I'm going to just do a little of this, and you could have a look. You could take a lookie. Now you'd think there'd be a busy hospital, right? Lines, people trying to get in there, man. Everybody's dying in New York, right? It's fucking nobody, man. It's empty. Places are empty. Everybody's saying, just go inside, but I know what happens if you go inside with the camera. They start screaming at you, get out of here. It's just not a very busy hospital. That's all there is to see. It's just not busy. Whew. Marcus Conte reporting. So if you're joining us late, we are doing a hospital check here at 3 hospitals, maybe 4, and the medical examiner. That was a bonus. That was a little bonus. I didn't know that was up here. So you got the medical examiner. We just took a sneak peek. If you roll it back a little bit, we got a sneak peek at their freezer boxes. There's a whole lot of boxes in there, a whole lot of freezer trucks. Between NYU, the chief medical examiner, and Bellevue. That was a surprise. I didn't expect to see that. It was just a sneak peek behind the green fence. Behind the green fence. Hey, so I don't know what else I could show you. That's it. That's all the action today. I didn't go to the VA hospital because it's all the way down that way, but I might still get over there. How long are we going? 20 minutes already? I'll give it another few minutes. I don't expect to see much more. What is this right here? Oh, Institute of Forensic Medicine. That's where we are. And all those autopsies that you see of Epstein and such, the chief medical examiner, all that shit happens over here. All of it happens here. The city of New York, chief medical examiner. That's their freezer boxes out back that we saw behind this green fence. That doesn't even allow you a sneak peek. Holy shut off. Freezer boxes up the ass over here. We saw it in there. Maybe we could take a look right here. You don't mind, do you? I just thought okay. All right, thank you, man. Quick peek. Hey, can I just ask you how many trucks are in there? How many trucks are there? How many freezer trucks are in there? You're not sure? Right. And so if somebody dies, they come here for an autopsy. This is an autopsy spot, right? Right. They're not doing autopsies. They're just storing everybody. Great, thank you very much. It does seem a little quiet around here, though. Wouldn't you agree for a massive pandemic in New York, in the globe, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm talking about the sick people. If you're at a hospital and there's a pandemic, you would expect people lining up, coughing their asses off trying to get in, right? You would expect that, right? I mean, right. Thank you for your time. Sometimes they're friendly and sometimes they're not, So if you're wondering why I'm a little on defense, because usually they start screaming at you. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker! You motherfucker, get out of here! Who are you filming, you cocksucker? What else? There's a whole lot of nothing in there. This guy's frozen. This guy's a statue. There's a statue. It's pretty weird. So Mark Conte reporting here from good New York City. In between we got to see some more freezer trucks. I think I counted. I know you got to roll the tape back because I passed it fast and I just stuck the camera in there. There were probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 of those freezer trucks. That's the New York City Examiner, the medical examiner, chief medical examiner. That's where that guy said they're not doing autopsies today because of the coronavirus, I guess, pileup. You know, it's a 10-car pileup. But again, damn straight, if there should be something more going on up here. There really should be something. It's also highly suspicious. It really is. Right? Ambulances, nobody's rushing to get in. Whew. All right. I think we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. Now there's one more hospital down there, and that's a VA hospital, Veterans Administration. That's a whole nother set of crazy people that you'll have to deal with, because that's technically a military base, the VA, the Veterans Administration. So we're not going to go down there, but we saw the two big ones. We saw the two big public hospitals, Bellevue, and we walked down the middle of Bellevue. NYU, we saw the front of it. We saw the chief medical examiners. Right? And, you know, that's all she wrote. That's really all she wrote. So I'll kill it here, save a little battery, and maybe we'll do another location. So Mark Conte reporting from Bellevue Hospital and the New York University Hospital on the actually the 26th Street and 1st Avenue on the east side of Manhattan, where the chief medical examiner is. Surprise, surprise, I didn't know that. And we got to see, if you look at the beginning of this video, you'll see a whole lot of FDNY, fire department ambulances sitting empty. The allegation was that New York City is in dire need of assistance and ambulances and ventilators and all this stuff, right? They need everything. They need people. But it turns out that there's no visual evidence of that anywhere, right? There's a couple of freezer trucks that backed up, right? That makes sense. They're not doing autopsies, so they're not moving bodies in and out. The bodies are just sitting there. And in that kind of a scenario, bodies would pile up. If you're not shuffling them out to be buried because nobody's working, right? Then the bodies would pile up. So there's nothing to be said about a bunch of freezer trucks full of bodies next to the coroner, who that's what they do, right? Okay, we're getting the low power mode. So there you have it. Marcus Conte reporting. Peace out.